Alright, hi guys, good morning. Well, I'm getting ready to go to school today, so I'm going to show you my daily makeup routine to cover up all this redness right here. So first, let me show you the products we're going to be using today. These are my primers. They're the e.l.f. Mineral Infused Primer and the L'Oreal Studio Secrets Anti-Redness Primer. The e.l.f. Complexion Perfection. This is my foundation I use for every day. My Neutrogena Healthy Skin, my Sonia Kashuk sponge that I use to apply it, and these are just my under eye concealers. They don't really have anything to do with the redness, but I use those every day too. So I'm using a different camera today, so let's see if it cooperates a bit more. My other one was being a little weird with the editing, so let's get started. Let's see, hopefully the angle isn't too weird. Blah, blah, blah. Don't mind me just putting bobby pins in my hair. Okay, so the first thing I do is I take the e.l.f. primer. This I just took out of the box because my other one just ran out. Let me see. Alright, there it goes. See? It's the e.l.f. primer. And to that, I add the L'Oreal one. Start giving me some of that coverage. Let me see right now. Oh yeah, we're in my beautiful bathroom, by the way, so hopefully that's not too weird. I think I still have like glass cleaner on there. Okay, and I put it on the back of my hand to warm it up a little first before I start applying it to my face. Then, I don't know if you guys have done primers before. Just put it on, rub it in. See? I started canceling a little bit of that redness already. I'm also going to see if I can be like those cool YouTubers and fast forward the parts you don't want people seeing. Make sure it's all evenly distributed. Next step, we're going to take our e.l.f. Complexion Perfection and the e.l.f. Complexion Brush. I think this is from their mineral line, I believe. And if you guys haven't used this, it comes in a quad like this with the blue, green, yellow, and pink. I try and stay away from the pink because I'm trying to cover that redness, but I believe the green and blue specifically are supposed to help hide redness, and the yellow is supposed to make you look more refreshed, less sallow, I think is what it says on the packaging. So anyways, just gonna do it in this motion so I don't get that pink in there. Also a new packaging because my other one broke. Put some of that on. I don't know if you can see. Looks a lot less red already. And I try, usually I don't have those redness problems with my forehead. Usually just my chin and my cheeks. So I usually try and just put this on my cheeks. You can see the redness went down a lot. Hopefully the camera's capturing it. It usually does. It always. Whenever I want it to not capture my redness, of course it'll capture it. The one time I'm trying to make it show my redness, of course it won't show. And then for my forehead, I usually just go around all three. My forehead isn't usually as red. Okay. So, if you're a little darker than me, then this might come out really white and leave like a white shadow on your face, but for light to medium skin tones, I'd say it usually works pretty well. Okay, I think that's enough of that. Then I do my under eye concealer, which is with the e.l.f. under eye concealer and highlighter. This is the first concealer I use under my eyes because it's a little more slippery, so I think it works as a good primer for my other concealer, which is the Wet n Wild Coverall Stick, which I'll show you guys how to do that right now. So first I put on the highlighter side, which is the white side. Then with that ring finger, Massage that in. And then you do the same thing with the other side, which is the conceal side. It's done with that one. And I know it looks a little scary right now, but it will look better in a second. That white highlight makes it look a little like too white, but after you're done, it seriously just makes you look more awake. And here's the Wet n Wild stick. So I just draw it on. That. Just rub it in as well. You see this one's a little thicker, so it's harder to move around under my eyes if I don't have that other e.l.f. stuff on. Yeah. And then sometimes if I want a lot, like to look really awake, I use the lighter color. Oh, by the way, this one's in 802, the one I use for under my eye because it's a little darker. It's their darker shade. They have two shades, the 802 and the 801. I don't know if you can see the difference. This is the lighter one and this is the darker one. They seriously look almost the same, but this one has more of an orangey base, like an orange darker base. And I believe the e.l.f. one is in the color medium, which is I think their darkest color. I don't think they have any darker colors than this, but I really like this one. Anyways, when I'm feeling like I want that extra like awake look, I'll take the, oh, let me just show you. Okay, so I take the 801 and I draw it down beneath to form a triangle. Rub it out too. And then when you put the foundation on top, it'll create that bright look under your eyes to make you look really awake. See? Okay, so now that we're done with the concealer, oh, actually I have something else on your concealer here. I also used the 801, the light one, to cover any blemishes, or, which my skin is looking okay right now, just this one and this one that won't go away. You know, those annoying ones that just refuse to leave your face. Alright, so next we're going to do the foundation, which is the Neutrogena Healthy Skin, like I said. This one's in Soft Beige 50. I actually need to go get a new one. I've had this one since around July. Just dab it all over my skin, on my face. Again, throughout the makeup process, I always feel like I look like a crazy person when I apply all my green stuff that cancels out redness. I always feel like I'm putting on alien makeup. Okay, so I don't know if you guys have used these sponges before. You just hold on to it. The Beauty Blender, usually, when I put on my more expensive makeup, usually I use the side or the bottom, depending on how I feel. But this one you can't really use the side because of how it's shaped. You guys can see it like goes in right here. But it's really good for gripping when you want to dab on foundation. And then you just go in a stippling motion. Stipple up, down, and around. And I like this foundation because it gives really good coverage and it gives you like that dewy finish, which is in right now. And I really like that this one has SPF 20, so I feel like I'm taking care of my skin also. Yeah, make sure you get around the nose. You can use this for going in around here. See? So now, oh, and you don't want to forget the neck. I always forget it until about 30 seconds after I'm done with my face. Like, oh, that's right. I should put some on my neck. You don't want to have that face that's all one color and then you end at your jaw. Then it starts another color. And there, I think we're done. This is not with all the bronzer, highlighter, any of that stuff. This is just my plain foundation routine. And I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys learned something. I hope this camera works better than my Canon one that was being a mess with editing. So see you guys soon. Bye.